We read about the lives of the great saints and mystics who came into this world, whether they came 5,000 years ago or 3,000 years ago or 2,000 or 1,000 years ago. As we read about them, as we try to understand their teachings, as we look at their lives, we find many of them were very, very happy. They were content, they were fulfilled. And not only were they happy, even the disciples were very happy. And so we wonder, if they could be happy thousands of years ago, can we be happy today? It's something which is missing in our life. Are we looking in the right direction? And when those kinds of questions start to come in, then we are looking for the right answers. Many times, when a calamity happens, it is then that one starts to think about the goodness of life. If you're well all the time, if you're physically well, and you've never had a sickness, you never think you'll be sick. But once you do get ill, then you start to wonder, how am I going to be well all the time? What changes do I need to do? And so you read about nutrition, you try to find out about exercises and ways and means of keeping the body fit and fine. So many times it is a difficulty that comes in our life which makes us focus on being truly happy. We are very reluctant to dig deep into our life to find out what life is all about. Many of us think to be born, to study well, to get a good job, to get married and have kids, and then to raise them, and to get them married is a good thing that we've done, and it's time to kick off. Many people just are living on the periphery and living in a manner in which their attention is only on the world outside. Little do we realize that this existence that we have in the human body is a great blessing. In the East, we believe in transmigration of the soul. They talk about 8.4 million of species, 84 lakh, Jia June they call it. 8.4 million of species, and our soul can transmigrate into any one of them. And the human life has been called the roof and crown of all creation because it is in this existence that God has given us this characteristic which in the East we call Vivek. Vivek means we can discriminate between the truth and untruth. So God has given this characteristic to all human beings, whether they're born in one part of the world or another, whether they follow one faith or another, whether their culture is one way or another. Each human being has been given that characteristic of being able to discriminate between right and wrong, between truth and untruth. And this faculty that the Lord has given to us needs to be used. Hazur Baba Sawan Singh Ji Maharaj would very often talk in his satsang. He would say, if you get sick and you go to a doctor, which is what we generally do, and the doctor gives us some medicine. They prescribe some medicines, and in the old days they would give it to you too. So, and you would bring the medicine home, but you keep it in the cupboard or the almara, and you never take the medicine, then your sickness won't go away. In this day and age, we live in an age where all kinds of information is available to us. I'm sure all of you are Googling. You Google this and you Google that and you Google that and you get the information. All the information is there, but is that wisdom? It's how you use that information which makes you wise. So the key is to get to a state to put into practice what has been given to us. And what has been given to us is the source of all happiness and joy.